ओम सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति. We were discussing in the 11th shloka about the attitude of surrender. Further refining the attitude of surrender to a master, without which our spiritual unfoldment is an impossibility. In this Gurustotram, the 12th shloka further refines our attitude of surrender. How should one accept a guru in life is what is highlighted in this 12th shloka. Let me chant that shloka first. Mannathah Shri jagannathah madguruh Shri jagadguruh madatma sarvvabhutatma tasmai Shri gurave namah. Guru, my master, Mannathah. Shri Jagannathah, he is nothing but that supreme Jagannatha, the Lord of this entire universe. Now, to such supreme who has taken avatar, who has taken form for my cause in this world to help me out. And when this Guru is trying to help us out, there is nothing that he expects out of us other than perfecting ourselves and ripping apart our ego. Mannathah Shri Jagannathah. Meaning, I completely accept my Guru Maharaj, my master, as that supreme, nothing less than that supreme. Because of their own realization of that supreme state, they are no more an egotistical entity living through a body, but it is that Paramatma alone who is in this form. That Paramatma who is accessible, that Paramatma who can be interacted with. Once I was explaining the story of Swami Vivekananda. Like Vivekananda goes to this Ramakrishna Paramahamsa Maharaj, and he asks the same question to many people without finding a true answer. So he asks this stranger who is in his ecstatic state. So after the bhajan, sankirtan, satsang is done, Vivekananda approaches Shri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa ji, and having approached, he asks, "You talk about God, you sing about God, have you seen God?" And to his amazing astonishment, Ramakrishna Paramahamsa ji looks at him straight into his eyes and says, "Yes, I have." Taken aback with this answer, Vivekananda ji says or asks, "Can you show that God to me?" And he says, "Yes, I can." Now, when I was explaining this story to a group of students, one student asked, "Have you seen God, Swamiji?" So, when this question was asked, the first thing that struck in my mind was, I said, "Yes, I did see God. I did see God in my own Guru Maharaj, Swami Chinmayanandaji. He was that walking, talking form of that divine in my life. I have had the opportunity to serve God. I have had the opportunity to be with Him, be with that Supreme God. Now, when He is no more in His mortal coil, after attaining His Mahasamadhi in 1993, people did ask, "Now what do you say? Your God is no more with you?" I said, "No. He has gone beyond the form. Now He can be approached just by my sincere prayers. That by invoking His presence, I can feel Him in my own heart." Such should be the priority, that when I say that Guru is my master, that he is my master beyond anything. He is verily that supreme in my life. Jagannathah. Madguruh Shri Jagadguruh. And my Guru is the compassionate Guru for the entire universe. Lord is also called Jagadguruh, the one who teaches us by our own experiences to perfect us. Now, whenever we come across our overwhelming experiences, we tend to ask this question: why me? Why do I have to go through this? How long should I go through this? Whether it is with a wife with a husband, husband with a wife, wife and husband with children, children with parents, or with the bosses or subordinates, whatever be the experience, however overwhelming it, we question as to why should I go through this? Even with ill health, I was talking to somebody who has cancer. Why me? Why do I have to go through this? What do I have to know from this? God gives us various experiences so that we learn from every experience how to detach ourselves and attach to the Supreme. There is no other ambiguity in this particular statement. And such experiences are given to everybody. And from that standpoint, that Guru gives in everybody this experience. He is the master for the entire universe. He is expecting us to learn from every single experience and grow to that state of perfection. Mannathah Shri jagannathah madguruh Shri jagadguruh. And what should be the realization? Having surrendered, that Guru, that Supreme that I am invoking, is experienced beyond boundaries of time and space as my own cognizing conscious factor, madatma, sarvvabhutatma. First experiencing it on my own level, and then expanding it to everything that I see, whether it be an animal, a plant, a human being. Everything is nothing but that supreme consciousness alone. Madatma, sarvvabhutatma. That is when the experience is complete. When I say I alone am consciousness, is not a complete statement. I, that consciousness which I am experiencing immediately without any mediation, is the same consciousness which is throbbing through every aspect of this universe. Madatma, sarvvabhutatma. And now the one who gives us such a beautiful experience, what else can I offer? Can any material equate to what he has given us? Can any favors be done? No. When even Arjuna gets this experience from Lord Krishna, he says, Namo namah sahasra krutva. He just prostrated thousands of times just in pure utter devotion that, oh Lord, I do want to give something, but I have nothing else that I can give other than my own self. Tasmai Shri, gurave namah. In that attitude, I surrender completely to my own master. Such is the beauty of surrender. Once you surrender, there is no turning back. There is that beautiful experience awaiting, provided we surrender first. Surrender that ego first. Praying and hoping that we get that opportunity to be with a Sadguru. Praying and hoping that we use that opportunity to surrender ourselves. May Lord provide us that opportunity. Tasmai Shri, gurave namah. To such Guru is my prostrations. Until the next shloka, Hari Om.